All right, some candy. You know what? I think our cloney Halloween's nearly set. Just gotta wait for everyone else to be ready. No. Not till everyone else is ready. Not all of us were lazy with our costume. No, it's not lazy. It's creative. It's lazy and you know it. It's not even scary. No, I don't think you understand. This is the scariest thing of all. But you're not even out of wine. Aren't I? Go get changed then, and come out when you got a better costume. Now for the costume parade. Expecto Patronum! I'm Harry Potter. I'm Harry Potter as perceived by Catholic parents in the 90s. Ooh. Cowboo! Stinky, this is Halloween, not Christmas. Have you ever had to fight off a reindeer with your bare hands? Terrifying. What are you meant to be? I'm a daddy unicorn. Can't you tell from my enormous horn? Well, now we've just got to wait for Drinky to come out with his new... What just happened?
Do not fear me.
What are you? I'm a biblically accurate angel, obviously. Fair. How much did your costume cost? Oh, about $350. About the same.
Hey, now get your boots, hang your coat for this
Dungeons and Dragons.
on a phone just for pictures of this.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Make it rain if you wanna see some.
Dungeons and Dragons. We return to the Dragnanigans and their new BFF Galen heading through the forest. They're hunting Gil, who ran off from Mistwind with an army, ready to start shit with the elves in the woods. We let Garen lead the charge through the forest, but Galen is given the task of protecting us from things happening there. As we go further north, the trees get more dense. We push on through the night hoping to catch up. Galen and Garen, henceforth referred to as G-squared, talk to each other about the best path to take. We set up our tiny hut for the night and take turns on watch. Juno spends her time just vibing.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom.
Odeon uses his time to train Romeo the Blink Doggo on how to teleport into specific locations and attempts to improve communication.
We're not going to the dog park.
It takes a few tries, but the training goes well. Rick is having a relatively restful night, but he feels a vague tingle in his neck in a very dreamlike state. Everyone in the group, as a result, has to throw wisdom saving throws, though it's unclear why.
Secret plan, revenge on my mind.
I'm going downstairs to get a coffee. You want anything?
Pumpkin spice, please.
Great.
Secret plan.
We all wake up for our second day of travel. We appear to have lost the trail of our quarry, which makes things a little more complicated.
Hi, we're up in the mountains and we need to be rescued. We're in between, 5 mountains with trees everywhere.
Kaitan reaches out for Melora, calling for strength and guidance. G-squared are keeping an eye out for the track, while the rest of the Dragnanigans are keeping an eye in all other directions. Odeon notices patches of grass which are blackened and burnt, similar to the energy rolling off the trolls we fought in the previous episode. We get a sense we're getting closer when dusk starts to fall. Rick sends Urfix out to scout for a bit and to scope out some stuff. He heads up in tight spirals and maps the path a little further north. Rick takes first watch for the night and shares a nice moment with Urfix.
And as they say in the Bible, love your hair, hope you win. That's my favorite. That's my favorite expression ever. Love your hair, hope you win. Love your hair, hope you win.
Leah appears, and Rick chats about the twin she's having. She shows genuine concern and says he must stop pushing himself against the wall. She tells him to stay strong and that there's potential in him. In her eyes, the world can be dull, but he keeps it interesting.
I do like to beat this guy up, but I can't get my gloves on right now because I don't have anyone to help me do it.
She says he will face some things soon, and he will be ready when the time comes. She boots him on the nose and disappears. Kai-san trains his dog to use a knife. We struggled to find the path this morning.
Cole's wearing like this bright yellow Free City sweatshirt, and I'm wearing a leopard Gwen Stefani top with camouflage shoes and brown corduroys and a cute little bag.
But with some detective work from Galen, we find it again. We notice more corruption on the road and feel we must be getting close. About 100 feet from the forest, we notice tremendous alpine trees with more corruption spread throughout. Galen appears discomforted by the situation. Rick uses detect magic and senses necrotic magic causing the corruption. We ask Galen his thoughts on the situation. We're still a day away from the Clouded Grove, but suddenly we are ambushed by Gil and his guards. We get fired at by the minions. Galen kills one of the first guards, while Juno strikes a man and he is suddenly stunned.
If all else fails, go for the force-sensitive areas of the body. But just remember to sing. S-I-N-G. Solar plexus, instep, nose, point! Sing.
Rick disappears after the first hit.
Well, my work is done here.
What do you mean your work is done? You didn't do anything.
Didn't I?
Kai-san, however, takes a bunch of damage and is knocked out. Rick plays MVP and feeds Kai-san some potions, Mama Bird style, and the raven on Kai-san's hand tingles. Gil gets knocked out with a well-timed punch from Juno, which means, much to the shock of most people involved, we've survived for another week.